Hi, welcome to my channel. So I wanted to show you, this is my end finished product for this look. If you want to see how I did it, you just keep on watching. Okay, don't miss it. It came out, I thought it came out so pretty. Hi, good morning, it's Mary and welcome to my channel. I'm glad you came back. I do beauty and makeup videos here, so I'm so glad you tuned in. And today I'm going to show you an eye look I found on Instagram. Not sure if it's still on my phone anymore because yeah, it slid down. So I found this beautiful photo on Instagram of an eye look that I want to do. So today I want to show you just what I started with, what I have on already. Okay, so you know me, I love this Smashbox. I love this Smashbox. If you don't know me, I love this Smashbox primer. This is a little travel size or sample size, so as soon as it runs out, I'm gonna get me another one. It's a little pricey, it's about $30-some, but it's the best primer for my skin. I like it the most because I live in a very dry, hot climate, and it seems to do real well when I put my makeup on. So if you're an older person, such as myself, an older lady, and you say, well, it's so hard to do makeup, how do you do it? Where do you begin? So I will admit, it took a learning curve for me also. I used to be more of athletic and running and being outdoor doing sports, and always bought my girls makeup for their birthdays, and I never really had an interest in it until YouTube started doing makeup videos on the computer, and I started watching them and I go, okay, maybe I can do this. So I'm not a makeup artist. I'm a nurse by trade, but I'm semi-retired, and when I started doing makeup, I fell in love with it. It's kind of like a place where I go and it gives me a hobby and it gets my mind off things, and it's very nice to do makeup. And who doesn't want to improve your looks, you know? So this is what it's about, improving your day, improving your looks, feeling better, having a good day, wearing your makeup. You don't have to spend a lot of money for makeup either. I've found some great makeup that isn't expensive. And some of my favorite products are from Wet n Wild or the dollar store. So you'll see. Let's do this together, okay? So I put my, in the morning I always moisturize my skin. And then I came down and put my primer on, and I wait a few minutes till it dries and settles down. I just don't rush the process. Just let it dry down, and then I got this Bye Bye foundation, and it's a full coverage moisturizer by It Cosmetics. So I put that on all over my face, and then I was, well, you know how you get, I got caught in doing something else. It took me a few minutes, and I was putting my glasses on and off. So as I put my glasses on and off, I noticed that my foundation wears where my glasses hit on my face. So to solve the problem, I went and got this It Cosmetics foundation, Celebration Foundation. And it came with the brush, which makes it really nice because you can have all the cosmetics you want, but if you don't have the proper brushes and sponges and things to put on, it makes it a little harder. So it's nice to be able to get the brush with it. You see the brush is flat, it's flat top, and it goes for a large surface. So what I do is I have my magnifying mirror down here. I just go ahead and just brush it on where my eyelashes, my eyeglasses hit, right along here and along here. So I just put a little more foundation on that way. Now if you're an older individual such as myself, I have tried powders to set my foundation. It makes my face dry. So what I found is, even with a moisturizing powder, it didn't work for me. If you're younger, or if you have an oily patch, you may be able to put the setting powder on that. But as for me, the setting powder made me look too worn out and drawn, so I couldn't use it. So I found that just using this It's Cosmetics foundation. Kind of goes ahead and does the part of setting it and keeping it look good. So for my eye look, I'm going to go in with this palette. This is from Ofra, and I just loved it. When I got it, you see the colors? You see how they're all pastels? Well, if you have a lighter skin tone such as myself, you're going to love these colors too. If you have a darker skin tone, you can go with darker colors. But for myself, if I go with too many dark colors, it'll make my eye look receded and I'll look older and more drawn and worn out. So what I do is I use the light colors. I like to illuminate my eye base and then just use the darker colors to define the eye. I'll show you. And I must tell you, I'm not a makeup artist. I do love art. I just love painting and things like that. I love sewing. But as far as being a makeup artist, no. But these things I found out myself by trial and error. So I'm just passing them along to you, trying to help you with your makeup, make it a little bit easier from tips that I've learned. It may help you. All right, so I like a white base for my eyelid when I start. So after I put on this white paint pot by Tarte. Okay, so this makes my eye base white, so that whatever color I put on, it's going to come out really what color it is in the palette. Okay, if I leave my dark spots in the inner eye, and that I have to build it up more with the eyeshadow. I prefer just to start with a nice white base like this. And the reason it's a little tacky and sticky is after I put that base on, I put on the primer by Pretty Vulgar. I got this in my BoxyCharm, so I didn't have to buy it separate. And I just use that. I just dab it on with my finger. Don't be afraid to use your fingers. Just wash your hands before you start your makeup. You can use your fingers and you can use a brush too. So now, after saying all that, let me go in with this white. It's so pretty, and it does come off nice and white. I'm going to come closer to the camera so you can see, and here I go. See, oh my, that's so pretty. And what they call fallout is when you're putting your eyeshadow on and it falls down on your foundation, just like that. So what I'm going to have to do to make sure I don't have too much fallout is to just maybe minimize the amount of powder that I have on my brush, to try not to have fallout like that. And then I'm going to go do my left eye. I think you can see me okay this way. Yeah, I'm high enough up for you to see it. I'm just going to take the white and this flat brush. It helps me dictate exactly where I want this to go on the inner corner of both eyes, just like that. I'm not doing it too far to the outer corner, because on the outer corner I'm going to use a pinkish color. But you can see how on the inner corner I need to deposit just a little more, because I have a little bit of a darkness right there naturally, and right there. Okay, wow, this is coming off nice. This is a nice eyeshadow. This is the first time I've used the Ofra Cosmetics eyeshadow. I haven't used it before. I always like to use the white, and they gave me a great white. You know, I'm always looking for whites. They don't have them in all the palettes. And a lot of the palettes have just the darker colors. So it makes it nice when I have a white in there. It's perfect. All right, now that I have my white started, I'm going to go in with my transition color, and it's going to be a pinkish tone. So the one I found that's closest to it is in this Huda Retrograde palette. I'm going to start out with this color right here, the beigey color, and then eventually I'm going to go into more of the pink. But let's start out with like the beigey color, and for that I'm going to use this brush right here. This is a Luxie brush, precision brush. And see how I can go right where I want to, because it does have a little bit of a tip to it. And you see, as I put it on the brush, you can see it. See how it goes on the brush like that? Then sometimes I'll just tap the brush, because this is what can make you have fallout. If you have too much of the powder on the brush, and before you get it placed on your eyelid, it is hitting you and making your eye have fallout. So we don't want that. So I'm going to use this one more time for the inner corner right here. And I'm going lightly right along here, because in a little bit what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over this with a pink color and get a little bit more pink to it. Okay, now we'll do the left eye. And start over here and just work my way up, and I'm going to be working in the crease and over, in the crease and over. Yeah, it's coming out really nice. Really nice color. I like these colors because they're so neutral and they're so pretty. So what I'm going to do is, I don't really want to change my brush. I want to continue with the same brush. So I'm just going to wipe it off a little bit. Now, because the eye color, the look I have is using pink, I'm going to go in with this lighter pink. And I'm going to put that in a little bit with my transition color and try to make it a little bit more pink. Mind you, I don't want it to look too heavy. I just want to put it in just over there like that. You know, so sometimes you'll start out with one color and then you're going to add another on top. And this is really going to help you. This is really going to help you. There we go. And there we go. Okay. All right, now that's looking nice. I like it. Okay, so in order not to make it too heavy, I'm not going to add any more powder. It's kind of, sometimes you're tempted to use more, but I think in this case I got enough of it. So I'm going to go back to my Ofra palette, and I'm going to go with this pink. You see how bright that pink is? Isn't that just so pretty? So I'm going to take this brush right here. I think this is another Luxie brush. Yes. Okay, so you can see it's flat, but it does have a rounded tip. Okay, so I'm going to take the pink and I'm going to go along the lid. Going to add the powder right. See, I'll show you. This is what I talk about fallout. You can see it. See all the powder? Okay. Try to get that powder off so it doesn't fall down on your eye look. Oh, this is a very pretty pink. Okay, very pretty pink. Yeah, it's beautiful. Really pretty. How do you like it? It's really pretty, right? It's really pretty. Okay, so I'm not gonna go darker in the outer corner. Not right yet. And I'm just gonna go over this pink just a little more. And then what I'm gonna do is I wanna go back with my white. And I wanna draw something right here. I want to draw this right here to show that we really are starting out white. Okay, and just a little more white right there. Okay, now let's do it on the other eye. Just showing, hey, we're starting out white over here. Okay, that's really nice. All right. I always like that. That really opens up the eye. See how that opens up the eye and makes it larger and more bright? Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, as you can see, I got some fallout. Let me see if I can just wipe it with my cloth there, and this one too. Okay, not bad. Okay, so for the lower lash, I'm going to use one of my teensy small brushes because it's easier for me to put it on with a smaller brush. And this small brush right here, like that, see how that's so nice? I make sure I don't have any residual color on there. You can see it's clean. Okay, so now let's go into it again. And let's go, I'm gonna put on the lower lash the pink. But I think before that, I'm just gonna add a little white right to the inner corner right here and down. You see that? I'm gonna put my head down. I'll just, okay, and just whatever's left on my brush is gonna go to the other end of the lash, the lid, right here. Okay, and just move it along and use whatever on my brush. Just move it that way and this way. Okay, so next, I'm just gonna wipe the brush off a little bit and go into the pink and use the pink right under my, let me use my mirror in here. Right under my lower lash. Isn't that pretty? Can you see that enough? That's so pretty, right? Okay, let's do it on the other eye. Okay, I'll come into you this way, and what I'll do is I'll just lift my mirror up a little bit so that when I show you, I don't have to put my head down. Okay, just right along there like that. And then I flick it up because I'm gonna do a wing with this. So we're gonna go up and out like that. Oh, that's so pretty. You see how this is some great eyeshadow. Because when you put a little bit on the brush and then you lay it down, you do get good, what I call is payout or color. Okay, so pretty. It's getting even darker as I put a little bit more on each time. Okay, so now I think we have the basics set up. But there's one thing I want to show you before I finish with that, and that's this. I want to go back to the white and put some right underneath my eyelash. My eyebrow, I'm sorry. My eyebrow, right underneath my brow. I just want that to go right underneath the brow, and that's going to pull up my look also. Okay, the white underneath my brow. And that's going to pull up the look also. Okay. I'm going to take an even smaller brush. Let's see, I think this one has my pink on it too much, so I'm going to use a different small brush because I want to show you something else I'm going to do with this right here. So right under the eyebrow, you want to lift the look. So let's go into the white with this brush and let's try to lift it some more. I'm just going to go right over here and right along my, I like to have my brows have a line of demarcation so that they really look chiseled and nice. Don't be afraid to take the time you need to do this. I mean, if you're going to work or something and you're putting your makeup on before you go to work, of course you have a timeline. But if you're on your day off and you don't have a timeline and nobody's calling for help from you, your kids or spouse or anyone, you can just take your time and do it. It's fun. All right, now we got that done. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my eyelashes on and I'm going to do a winged liner. For the wing liner, I think I'm going to wait until I have my lashes on to see just where I want to put the wing. But I'm really enthused with these colors. Are you liking these colors? I think they're really pretty. So the next thing I will do while I'm waiting for my lashes to get put on, sometimes what I'll do is, I love this mascara from Too Faced. So what I'm gonna do is, it doesn't help me to curl my lashes. They'll just come right down. The best thing I found one time is the the mascara that lifts and curls the lashes. That one really worked for me. But until then, I'm just going to put a little bit of mascara on the lower lashes and the top lashes. And the reason I do this is not because I'm going to wear my lashes with mascara. I'm going to put my lashes on, and the mascara makes them stand out to match the color of my lashes better than if I have a light lash kind of show underneath my eyelashes. Okay, so you hang in there, because the next thing I'm going to do is, we're wrapping it up pretty quick here now. I'm going to put my lashes, come back with my lashes on. We're going to do the blush and the lipstick and the bronzer, and we'll have our look complete. So how do you like it? See, you can do this at home too. You can try this. This is really pretty colors for spring. And if you're wearing pink, you could wear this with pink and purples, and it'd be really nice. So anyway, keep watching. I'll be back with my lashes and we'll finish this look up. Welcome back. So, as you can see, I have my lashes on, which completes my eye look. I did a wing, and I have pink from the Ofra, white from the Ofra, and a little gold at the crease from Fenty. So that made that color come out so pretty. I'm so happy with it. So now let's go in and bronze me up a little bit and get me some color. Let's use the let's use this one in the middle, the bronzer color. It's a little bit dark for me, so I'm going to go a little bit of the lighter and a little bit of the darker. So in order to get my bronzer on, I'm going to go right here and go up, okay? But for right now, I'm just going to go in right here. And then take some up here and down and kind of put the color back in my face. Because you know what happens when you put your foundation on? You get a flat color without your normal colors. So this is so nice. And I have a tip for you too. If you're older, like myself, and you, especially if you have a lot of hair on your face. I didn't realize how much hair I had on my face until I had it removed, because I couldn't put my bronzer on. I'll show you, like right here. See how smooth it goes on? Before, I had all these little hairs on my face, so it would clump up the foundation, the blush, and the bronzer. So I got me one of those battery operated ones that you can remove the hair. One day I'll show you in the video. I don't have it down here right now, but yeah, I removed the hair from my face, and it was kind of astonishing how much hair you really do have on your face. A little bit around the lips, but mostly over here in my cheeks, I had a lot. So in order to have my bronzer and blush look good, I took the hair off my face. I would say I do it every 3 to 4 weeks. And the little handheld tube runs on a battery. I like that. That looks really pretty. I really like the bronzy color. I'm just going to go up a little bit higher, like that, and over here. Okay, now I think I got enough bronzer on, just a tad bit more right here. See how it clumps just a little bit? But that's not bad. I just shaved my face 2 days ago with it. So that's not bad. You just go in and you use the machine. Don't get close to your eyebrows. You don't want to remove your eyebrows. But just go in, like here, your hairline you might have by your brows right here. You might want to get that, but start in an easy big spot right here and go slow. Do it along your neck and your jaw. Then you can go up and do your mouth. And then use a mirror when you go in and do by your brows, because you don't want your brows to be removed at all. I've heard people have a hard time getting them back once they shave them or remove them. Okay, now I think that bronzer's enough. Okay, now we're going to get a little different brush and we're going to go into Anastasia and get a blush. And I picked this palette specifically because there's a lot of pink in this and Anastasia makes a really nice palette. So I'm going to go in and mix these two colors. And I'm going to use this brush. It's a fluffy brush. I like it because when I put my blush on, I want to be able to use a blush that's small enough that it doesn't go where I don't want it to go. How's that? Do you like it? It's beautiful, right? Am I moving so you can see in the light enough? It's really a pretty color. It's funny when I get finished with my videos, I've got eyeshadow here, 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 makeup here, here, because I tested on my hands or my first before I put it on or do it in the video. I like to know how it's going to come out. Wow, isn't that pretty? Oh, let's add a little more light pink to it. I don't know if the light pink is going to make it come out more. I think it does, yes. Then don't be afraid. Go right down to where you put your bronzer so the two can kind of congeal. If you need them to congeal a little bit, it looks really nice. Oh, this is beautiful. Man, I really like Anastasia's blush. Wow, it's pretty. But I don't want to put too much on and look like a clown. But this is a really pretty blush. All right, so we're done with that. And now let's go in. You see how that puts the color back in my face? I like that. And then even add a little darker color here where the bronzer is. Okay, now, thank you, Anastasia. Those are pretty. And Fenty for your beautiful products. And of course, Ofra. Beautiful palette. I started. Now I'm going to go back into Ofra. I got this in one of my gift boxes. As you can see, it fell and went and got a little bit cracked. So I'm going to go after this brush right here. Okay, and I'm just going to see if it comes off on the brush or not. Sometimes you have to, I usually have to do my fingers for it. Okay, what area is it going to go in now? Oh yeah, that's pretty. It's just going to highlight the... Okay, let's see if we can get it to swirl and give us a little more of a highlight right there. That's pretty. One more swirl of it on this side to give it, and I'm going to go out to my forehead over here, and that's my highlight, and then a little bit on my nose. Okay, just like that, and my chin right here. Oh, that's so pretty. That's a beautiful highlight, right? That's nice, isn't it? Okay, now, all right, so how do you look the look? It's really coming out nice, isn't it? Now, I don't know why, but I love this pink. I'm gonna put that on next. Oh, that's so pretty. I think that kind of goes really, really good with what I'm wearing. And then I have this, it has a little bit of gel in it. Really pretty. Let me see. How does it look on the overall picture? Okay, me gotta go a little darker, I think. In the overall picture, I think I need to go just a tad bit darker. And today I was looking, I had one of my MAC lipsticks. Did I put her in here? Let's see. No, okay. I had my MAC lipstick out just in case because I had a feeling this might be a little light. So let me just wipe it a tiny bit, get some of the excess off, and go in with a little darker pink. Yeah. That's a little better. Yeah, because the other one kind of took away from the pretty eye look. And I also have the Fenty gloss, which works really good. Yes, you can see it really does have a nice amount of color. So I just wanted to show you all that because I thought we came out with a great palette, great look, and we can wear this all summer. The pink is just beautiful. The gold with it makes it look nice, and I am just really happy with this look. Now, I wouldn't be afraid to go out and do like errands and things like that, maybe even work with this much makeup. I don't think it's overdone, and I really like the way I found the Instagram, and my inspiration was the pink and gold and white. I think that's so pretty. And then the one I put down here is the same pink on the lid, but for some reason it turned out a little purple. So sometimes with your body chemistry, it can change the colors on the look, but it's okay, I like it. And I think that does it for today's video. All right, finally we've made it to the finish line. We're done. Now I just have to clean up my mess. But anyway, it is worth it to have a nice, fashionable makeup look to go out in. Today's Friday, so wherever you are today, I hope you have a great day, morning, evening, night, whatever time of day you're watching me. And if you could subscribe to my channel and watch for more videos. Ring the bell if you want to be notified when I have a video come out. And if you like this, a thumbs up. That would be great. I'm really thankful to the people that view my videos because I do get thumbs up, and I am really grateful for those. It's kind of like, you know how you run a race and your body gets tired and your mind is fighting it, and you're telling your body, come on, let's keep going. Let's relax and keep going. And it's not that bad. And it's mind over matter, right? And you're running this race and you're running this race, and then you see the finish line finally, right? Well, when I've done a video and I've uploaded it, and I don't get a lot of views unless I advertise it, so I don't get a lot of views, but I get some thumbs up, and the thumbs up are my let's keep going on this race. It gives me the inspiration, and it kind of helps me feel like, okay, I'm gonna do this. This is for a good purpose. So anyway, I thank you for tuning into my channel and watching this makeup look. You can do it at home. I think it's so pretty. So even though it looks like I'm done, the next thing I do is I go get my phone, and it takes me a while. I do the pictures of this. Then I add it to my Instagram, and also I have a picture for my my card when you see the videos. Yeah, it's like your advertisement to watch your video. Thumbnail, they call it. So anyway, I hope you have a great day wherever you are, and if you want to try this look, I'm gonna list the products I used below. So follow the instructions that I used, and I think you'll have a great day. You'll have a great makeup, and you'll come out looking even better than you look right now, if that's possible. But anyway, so not to talk too much, I don't want to ramble too much, but I really love this look, and I hope you like it too. And be sure to come back for my next video, okay?